Welcome back. Now we are in the sixth mistake which I made in my first business. We have talked about 5 already. If you have not watched the previous video, please, you can go back and watch it on YouTube. Thank you very much. Now, I made 7 mistakes in my first business that frustrated business. I had to shut it down, and we are already at the end of this series. The 6th mistake which I made in my first business was buying my equipment from afar. I actually bought my equipment from Lagos. Now, unfortunately, I was trying to save costs. I went to my local market in my city, and I wanted to buy fairly used systems because I was trying to be minimalistic. To buy a brand new system, you spend around 100,000 plus for one PC, but a fairly used system, 25,000 naira will do. So I wanted to buy 5. Unfortunately, at my place, 25,000 naira was the cost. So my cousin had already bought from Lagos at 20,000 naira. So I said, let me try the same person that my cousin bought from, and I tried to buy from this person. So he got me 5 systems, which at 20,000 naira. So I thought I was making gain by saving 5,000 naira for each, but that was my mistake because there was no insurance when you're buying from far. Okay, so now what happened? I ordered 5 systems, and the person delivered the 5 systems at 20,000 naira, only for me to discover that the person sent me junks. When I say junks, I mean useless cartons. Now, first of all, I was surprised when I found out that the systems did not have keyboard and mouse. The person only sent me the system unit and the monitor only, no keyboard, no mouse. When I opened the system, I found out that the systems were not working. Out of 5 systems, I tried to see how I could make it work by removing some parts from, because I have experience in IT, so I removed some parts from this one, put in this one, remove from here, put in this one, and at the end of the day I was only able to get one system to work, just one system out of 5. I frustrated. I called the guy that ordered the systems from, and immediately this guy started insulting me on phone, gave me all sorts of abuses, telling me that he has been in this business for years, and what kind of talk am I talking. After insulting me, and when I say literally was telling me I'm stupid and this, he insulted me and ended the call on me. That was what happened. And what can I do? I don't know his address. That was my mistake. What I should have done, I should have gone to buy the system at my local market. If there is any issue whatsoever from anyone, it's easy. I could take that one back to my vendor and say, please kindly change this one, it's not working. But it did not happen. In fact, this supplier told me that he had checked all the systems, everything was working fine when he sent them to me. He did not. I'll tell you why. The systems were directly ordered from China, because by the time I opened, the one that even worked was showing Chinese language, everything. When you open the desktop, you open the start menu, everything was in Chinese language. It's not possible that he had set it up and then what I'm sure he has done was maybe he just did drop shipping, ordered the thing and sent it directly to my house, and that was the mistake I made. So my first attempt at getting system was already thwarted. At the end of the day, I had only one system to work with, so I set up that system for the secretary and then started a computer school with no computers. You see, that was even the first mistake. That was the beginning of the end. So at the beginning I had already started making blunders. I started a computer school with no computers. Eventually I was able to convince my students to come with their laptops. Those who had came with their laptops, those who did not have shared. But already I was seeing that this is not what I imagined. This is not the vision I had for my business. It was really bad. So I had that kind of struggle. So I would recommend that when you want to buy equipment for your business at the beginning, it is not very safe unless you have a lot of money and you can guarantee, let's say you have a strong relationship with the person the person can bring good systems, good equipment. It is good. If you have somebody that is already in Lagos, that is a relative, a friend, someone that is trusted, you can tell the person to buy and send to you abroad, anywhere. But not when you meet somebody on social media, Instagram. A lot of scams happen on Instagram on daily basis. You meet the person says, I'm supplying this, I'm into human hair, you want to start human hair business, and you order, you get junks. That's what they do to you. So I was a victim of that, and that was my very sixth mistake. Okay, so please, as much as possible, try and make your correction. If you're going into business, try and see how you can get your stops either locally if possible. If you have any issues, you take it back to the vendor, the supplier, and they change it for you. Or if you're buying from somewhere else, the person must be someone you know, you can reach, you know his house address. You can always get back at the person and get a refund or exchange the item for a better one. In the case of Jumia, it's possible to change. If you buy from Jumia, for example, it's possible to return the item, yes, but you consider how long it will take, because most of this, you have a time frame to start your business. So if you're buying online, let's say on an organized system like a Jumia, you have to be careful to take note of the time, because yes, you can get good system, good equipment from Jumia, but then the time frame is a factor that you will consider. So thank you very much. If you have any question, please feel free to send me an email. I would like to hear your view on the discussions that we have been having so far. I'll see you in the last and final video in this series, and stay blessed.